Hello everyone, welcome to the Seller Lab session. In today's session, we will be talking about the newest reports launched for directship and directship for picklist sellers. A quick overview of what we'll be talking about today. First, I will show you how to access these reports, then moving on to what information these reports provide, and then moving on to what each status on these reports means and what actions you can do on these reports, and finally on how to give us feedback. Let's begin with directship. To be able to access these reports, you go to the Fulfillment tab and click on FBP Directship. Now here you will see three different tabs. One is pending, the next is completed, and the last is lost. Let's start with the pending tab. On the pending tab, you'll see mainly three statuses. One is pending, and this basically means that any order you've newly received, something that hasn't been worked on the Directship app. Another order you'd receive is the in progress order, which would be an order for which the job has started on the Directship app. And finally, there would be an order which would be in shipment generated status for which an available number has been scanned and a shipment has been created. Now, for the actions that you can perform, you have the option to either sort it using ascending and descending orders. You can search for the PSKU, you can search for the order number or the order item number. You can filter using different statuses and a date range for the shipment created at. And lastly, you can export this using into an Excel file using this export button. On the pending tab, you have the option to switch to item view. To do that, you would have to select the order view dropdown and select item view from there. This option is only available for the pending screen. And over here, you'll be able to see all the items which you have an order for and the total quantity of the order, how many you have in each different status, etc. Moving on to the completed tab. On the completed tab, you will mainly see three statuses. One is shipped. What this status basically means is any order that has been handed over to Noon Logistics. Another order you will see is the delivered status. Delivered means any order which has been delivered to the customer. And finally, a last status you might see would be the undelivered orders. Undelivered basically means any order that the DA or the delivery agent has tried to contact the customer 3 times and the customer is unreachable. So this order will come back to you as a return. Now here as well, you'll be able to search by the partner SKU, the order number and the purchase item number. You will have the option to sort ascending and descending and filter by statuses and by the shipment created at date range, along with having the option to export it into an Excel file. Lastly, moving on to the lost screen. Now on the lost screen, you have again three statuses. One is shipment lost. For shipment lost, you'll have any item. For example, you have created a shipment and you've not put it into a manifest for 3 days. Those shipments would be marked as lost, or any shipment that you've created and you lost before you manifested them in your own warehouse will be marked as lost. The next status you'll see is the manifest loss status. The manifest loss status is basically any manifest or any shipment that is part of a manifest but that manifest has not been closed for more than 15 days. Lastly, you will see the logistics loss status. This status basically means that you have handed over your package and Noon Logistics lost it from their end. On the screen as well, you will have the option to search by partner SKU, order number and purchase item number, sort it by descending or ascending estimated fulfillment, filter it based on statuses and shipment created at date range and lost at date range. And lastly, export it according to your filters or however you please into an Excel file. Moving on to the actions that you can perform on the pending screen. On the pending screen, you will have mainly three actions. Any pending order can be marked out of stock. Any order in shipment generated status could be marked as lost, and you can also reprint your available number on the same screen. That's all for directship. Moving on to directship from picklist. For accessing the FBP picklists page, you go to the fulfillment screen and you click on FBP directship picklists. Here you see three tabs, which is the Open Picklists tab, the Closed Picklists tab, and the Lost Shipments tab. On the Open Picklists tab, if you click on any particular picklist that you do have open right now, you'll be able to see all your pending and completed orders. On this page itself, you'll be able to close this picklist, you'll be able to sort it by ascending or descending, filter using the picklist created at date range, and search by picklist number. You can also export it to an Excel file. Let's go into a pick list and see what functionality we have. Here, as you can see the pick list number and you can see the status of the pick list. This is the pending tab. Here you will see all the orders which you have received, which are still with you in your warehouse. In the pending screen, you will be able to see the pending orders. Pending orders are basically any order that you have received but you haven't worked on. You'll be able to see the status in progress, which means any order which has already got a job which is started for. And then you'll be able to see shipment generated, which is any order for which the available number has been scanned and a shipment has been created. Here you will be able to do a sort on ascending and descending. You'll be able to search for the partner SKU, the order number, and the purchase item number. You'll be able to export it to an Excel file. You have the order view and the item view. Now, the item view, you can see all the items that you have an order for, all the partner SKUs that you have an order for, the quantity, the total quantity, and each quantity broken down into the statuses. Finally, on the order view, you have the filtering option where you can filter using the different statuses, and you have the option to filter using the shipment created at date range. And for the actions, we have the mark lost option for the shipment generated status, and any item in the pending status could be marked as out of stock. Moving on to the completed screen. On the completed screen, you can see three main statuses. One is shipped. This is when your order has been given to the Noon Logistics from your side. And then there's the delivered, which means that the order has been delivered to the customer. And then there's the undelivered, where the delivery agent has tried to contact a customer more than 3 times, but the customer wasn't reachable. So this item comes back to you as a return. On this screen, you'll be able to filter using shipped, delivered, and undelivered statuses and the shipment created at date range. You'll be able to sort ascending and descending, export it to an Excel file, and finally search by partner SKU, order number, and purchase item number. Moving on to the closed pick lists. On the closed pick list page, you will see all your closed pick lists from within the year. And if you go inside a closed pick list, you'll be able to see items which were not picked for that particular pick list, which means that this item was not picked in this pick list and this pick list was closed. So it moved to another pick list where it is pending now. You will see shipment generated, which means the same, that this particular order has a shipment already generated for it and the available number has been scanned. And these are the only two statuses you will see on the pending tab for a closed pick list. On the completed tab, on the other hand, you will be able to see the shipped status, which, as I mentioned, is any item which has been given to Noon Logistics. We'll be able to see the delivered, which means it's delivered to the customer, and the undelivered, which means that the customer wasn't reachable for more than 3 times, so it's coming to you as a return. The actions as well are quite similar on this one. You'll be able to search by partner SKU, order number, and purchase item number. You'll be able to sort by ascending or descending. You'll be able to filter out based on statuses and the shipment created at date range, and finally export it to an Excel file. On the pending tab, you'll be able to view it on item view for both open pick lists and closed pick lists. To go into the item view, you select the order view drop down and you click on item view. Here you'll be able to see every PSKU that you have an order for and the quantity for it. So the total quantity and each quantity split into the different statuses. Lastly, we go to the lost shipments page. Here you will be able to see all the items that have been marked lost by either you or Noon Logistics. Now there are 3 types of statuses that you'll be seeing here. One is shipment lost. Shipment lost basically means that you've either lost it from your side and marked it lost, or either it has been in the same status, in the shipment generated status for more than 3 days and you have not manifested it. You'll be seeing manifest lost, which means that a manifest has been created and this shipment has been in a manifest for more than 15 days. So it got auto-closed, which means it's a manifest lost. And lastly, you will see logistics lost, which means anything that has been lost by Noon Logistics. Here you will be able to do the similar actions. You will be able to search by partner SKU, order number, and purchase item number. You will be able to sort ascending or descending and filter based on statuses, shipment created at date range and lost at date range. And lastly, you'll be able to export it. Finally, if you have any feedback for us, any improvements, any bugs, anything that you notice that we could improve, any feature requests, please use this report and issue button to give us any feedback that you may have. Thank you so much.